Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Let's Talk Star Wars, the new podcast all about Star Wars and nothing else. I'm Jay, and with me here is Z.
Hello.
Yes.
So our topic for today is Darth Jar Jar. Is he canon? And is he canon with Disney, I should say, and is he canon in Legends?
Yes.
So Jay has some notes
So,
he's going to read.
so obviously Google says, he's the Darth Jar Jar theory isn't canon, either Disney or Legends. He's not canon anything. There is the book series called Palo's Fury that I've not been able to find.
So Darth Jar Jar has always been really interesting because he's supposed to be this klutzy kind of like just goofy character, like
Comic relief.
But there's so much there's just so much evidence in even Lucas's films that points to him being a Sith Lord.
Exactly. Like
Yes.
the somersaults and front flips and stuff.
Yeah, like none of the other Gungans are shown
Doing
those
anything,
big,
really.
Those big front flips and stunts and stuff. Like it's just kind of, he's just kind of unique even in the Gungan world. Even like as shown, he claims that he was kicked out of the Gungan community because he was just a klutz.
Because he
But
made too many mistakes
you know,
or something.
when he walks in with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, everyone is afraid of him. Like,
Sort of.
not just like, oh, what are you doing here? Get out. It's like, oh my goodness, what is he doing here? Like, there's something worse going on there. And the other thing is, like, he just happens to shoot like five battle droids with a gun tied to his ankle.
1, 2, at least 3.
At least three,
At least
yeah.
2 or 3.
And then after that, he goes around. I think it's before that, actually. No, I can't remember exactly what.
Well, I mean,
Anyways,
at some point, he just, in episode 1, the droid tank, the giant barrel of the tank, somehow, he just gets hung on that.
Yep.
Crashes the thing. Then,
He just
he also makes
happens to take out an AAT by himself.
Yeah.
And then he gets rescued by the general guy. And then, while they're being chased by a bunch of battle droids, he just happens to open up the big crate of Boombas.
Yeah, the big,
as they're called.
trailer
Ridiculous
of
name.
Boombas. But, I mean,
Yeah.
he gets hung on that, opens it up, boom.
Takes out the pursuing forces of battle droids. I mean, it's kind of crazy that. But that's not even the worst part. That's not even the best evidence. The next piece of evidence is that he, with some pretty suspicious like hand motions, convinces Padme to go back to Naboo, and then proceeds to take her place, and with more suspicious hand movements, convinces the entire Senate to give Palpatine the executive powers.
Exactly.
It's too much
It's
to
just,
not be. And then the next, and I think it's like one of the final pieces of evidence, is that
no, I think there's a lot of evidence that,
yeah, but I'm just giving like the general overview of the theory. Then the next step is, so with the rule of 2, there could only ever be 2 Sith, right? Well, we know
Pretty
Count
much.
Dooku existed alongside of Palpatine and Darth Maul, even back in movie 1. So when Darth Maul was killed, Palpatine took Darth Tyrannus, or Count Dooku, as his sort of quasi-apprentice just to keep the rule of 2 going. Then Anakin kills Count Dooku, leaving Darth Jar Jar to take up the place. And when Palpatine finally turns Anakin and convinces him to become Darth Vader, his apprentice, Darth Vader, or Palpatine himself, kills Jar Jar, and that's why we never hear of him after movie 3.
And there's just so much evidence that you can't really deny it that much.
Yeah, it's
just...
I mean, I suppose you could say the rule of 2 says that there couldn't be 2 Sith of equal power like Maul and Darth Jar Jar.
Yeah, but if you're going by Disney canon, then it doesn't really matter
but again,
that much.
if you say that, then why was Count Dooku there? Why didn't Palpatine kill off Count Dooku? Because he is a Darth. His name is Darth Tyrannus. He is a Sith. He uses the lightning and all that crap. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you want to...
So what's some more of the details you got?
Oh, okay. The theory of Jar Jar, the very first time anybody ever heard of Darth Jar Jar, someone named Lumpawaru on Reddit came up with it.
Yeah.
Just before The Force Awakens came out. They noticed all those.
Yeah. It was honestly probably that guy just saw someone else's like random ideas and was able to just consolidate them into something more precise.
Could be.
But yeah.
But like there's just Darth Jar Jar being a Darth. But for some reason people have come up with other things, like Jar Jar was supposed to be Snoke, Supreme Leader Snoke.
Yeah, but they don't look anything alike, sound anything alike.
So what was happening in Star Wars Episode 7 at the very end when they showed a hologram of Snoke? Someone popped up and said that was going to be like, that was just a fake hologram. Like he did that to conceal his identity so that no one would know that it was him.
Yeah.
And then Episode 8 came out, and yeah, that definitely looks like a Gungan. But no, it just... Yeah, they just blew that up. And then Episode 9 came out, and
there were all the tanks with the Snokes in there.
Yeah, Snoke and everything. It was created by Palpatine. The Palpatine clone.
The Palpatine clone.
That's
See, when I
ridiculous.
before movie 9 came out, the theories I had heard was that Palpatine actually time traveled.
Yeah.
The explosion at the bottom of the shaft for movie 6 was actually him time traveling. I never liked that one, and I especially don't like the Palpatine clone because I don't see how it makes sense.
It really just... But that's a topic for another time.
Yes.
Another theory of Darth Jar Jar is I haven't actually read anything about it other than the Google AI thing, but
yeah,
some people seem to think that he was Darth Plagueis reincarnated. Pretty terrible.
Just okay. Let me say first that they are two different species, and let me say second.
Well, I mean that's kind of how that works, but
that no.
Exactly.
Just no. Just why?
Other people thought that. Okay, I have a whole thing. It's people thought that. So Yoda. Completely different subject. Yoda, in Star Wars Episode 5,
yeah,
he was funny and annoying.
Okay.
So was Jar Jar. But it turns out Yoda was an incredible Jedi Master. So people drew like parallels to Jar Jar and Yoda.
Jar Jar being Yoda's Force.
Evil Force double.
It's got to do with the whole balance of the Force thing. If there's a powerful Jedi, there will be a powerful Sith. If there's a powerful Sith, there will become a powerful Jedi to counteract keep the balance. So, yeah, the thing is, Palpatine is already a perfectly fine
Mm-hmm.
evil equal against Yoda. Like, it's not that hard to determine that Yoda. Besides, Yoda's not that powerful. Anakin could have beat Yoda. Except now, Anakin's in this robotic suit that limits his mobility and
I
stuff.
disagree somewhat. Partially just because of the cinematicness of it.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's the thing, is you try to draw parallels between stuff, and it's hard to keep them up.
Yeah.
That's why I like talking about Darth Jar Jar, is because I've yet to find a legitimate proof against it, other than just Lucas straight up saying, no, Darth Jar Jar doesn't exist.
Yeah. Even though Lucas is the creator, he's just...
But the
It's
Star Wars
owned by-
universe, first of all, he doesn't own it anymore.
Yeah,
And
he doesn't
another
own
thing-
it anymore, and
And the other thing
It's-
is, he's created this universe that's bigger than just what he's created.
but we're talking about Jar Jar, and I think we should save this.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, back to business before we run out of time. So one really very Darth Jar Jar kind of thing is, in an interview, the actor for Jar Jar Binks told people that there was a deleted scene featuring Jar Jar in Revenge of the Sith. He said that there was a scene that was cut where he's walking down a long pathway with the Emperor before he turned into the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
And Palpatine gives Jar Jar kind of a thanks for putting him in that place of power.
That's awesome. I mean, I know it was a deleted scene, but nothing in the movie shows the opposite of that happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's awesome.
He added that George's take on Jar Jar was now that he's just a politician.
Yeah.
But it seems kind of...
He still just has the bumbling just Melissa thinks you should do this and that. Like, I wouldn't listen to that guy, even if he is standing in for the Padme. I still, if I was one of the council members in there, I still wouldn't believe him or vote for him. Or vote for Palpatine. Like, everyone was against, like, that was the other thing. Everyone was against Palpatine getting those powers.
Yeah.
Especially when Padme said it. When Padme gave the speech, everyone didn't like it.
But
So,
then Jar Jar said it.
Then Jar Jar.
Then Jar Jar
Mister.
Jar Jar is standing there on the circular platform,
Yeah, that's the talking.
waving his hands, telling everyone, no, sorry, that was different. Jar Jar did say stuff, but then Palpatine
Palpatine was there too, right?
Palpatine got up there on the platform,
Mm-hmm.
and he said,
I mean, it was probably
He
a
said-
team effort, because to influence that many people, you need to be very powerful. So Palpatine could have been fueling Jar Jar in the background, while Jar Jar was saying the words and doing the motions.
true. Palpatine did also stand up and say something, blah, 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 the new galactic empire. And
Yeah, he
everybody
changed it from-
cheered and
everyone
clapped.
cheered about the Empire, which you're living in a republic. So how did everyone just agree to that?
Exactly.
So it's very, very odd.
So that could have been Palpatine doing the Force.
Yeah.
It
But
also
they were-
it
but
also
they were-
could have
but
just
they applauded for Jar Jar too. So I think
Yeah.
the influence started with Jar Jar, and then Palpatine brought it to the finale.
Okay. Back to the Snoke thing. The reason people thought that Jar Jar could have been Snoke, the only reason is because of concept art of Snoke.
Oh, well, that's concept art. I mean,
Because originally he had it's been explained that he had a head like a cobra and he had big lips and people were like, "Oh,
It's Jar
it kind of
Jar.
looks like Jar Jar," you
Yeah.
know. So then they were like, "This
still
new
just
guy, Supreme Leader Snoke, could be
Jar Jar
Jar Jar Binks."
time traveled with Palpatine, or there's a clone of Darth Jar Jar for some weird reason.
Or
See, that
somehow
doesn't
Jar
fit.
Jar is just so fueled by the dark side
See
that he's
the
lived
see
so
the
long.
the theory of Jar Jar
wait, that
being
doesn't
a
work.
Darth or being a Sith fits within the Star Wars universe. If Palpatine let Jar Jar live to then get a clone to be with his clone in the future, that's weird. That doesn't fit with Palpatine's strict sticking with the rule of two, because yes, Palpatine made the Inquisitors unit, but he never let them get more powerful than even Vader. There was a comic that depicted Vader discovering about Palpatine's secret Inquisitor regime, or whatever, Gestapo, whatever you want to call it. And Vader got really, really angry and almost killed every single Inquisitor single-handedly. So, yeah, the Inquisitors, you might be like, well, Palpatine doesn't follow the rule of two, he has the Inquisitors. Well, the Inquisitors don't get Darth titles, and they're nowhere even near as powerful as Vader. They're just little minions with lightsabers and a little bit of Force knowledge to go do some of the more special ops missions for Palpatine, more than they are actual true Sith.
Yeah. But I mean, again, that's Disney, and it all depends on what you consider canon, Disney or the Legends books.
And even comics. You could go
And even comics,
another
yeah.
road with comics.
Because comics don't really fit well.
Yeah, comics.
Lots of people have made comics, so a lot of comics don't fit in with other comics.
Yeah, a lot of
So there's
the
a lot of
comics don't really
paths.
fit in with themselves, and then a lot of them don't even fit in with the movies themselves. So the comics are kind of their own, like, universe of sorts, almost like a what if.
Yeah,
And then
that would be cool. A Star Wars What If.
I mean,
Oh,
that's basically what Legends
Rebuild
of
the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Rebuild the
but
Galaxy is sort of kind of what if.
What if wasn't really supposed to be like the opposites? It was just supposed to be, if this person had this role, how would that change the whole storyline?
Mm-hmm.
That was the concept of what if, and of course the multiverse stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which let's hope they never put the multiverse in Star Wars.
They better not. I mean, they kind of do, but unofficially.
Yeah. Halo's Fury, a book series about Darth Jar Jar. I tried looking this up, and I found one result that gave me no information.
Yeah, that's Google for you. Yeah, look, it gives you all the information in the world except what you want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's seemingly 5 of them. But I couldn't find them. So
Didn't you say there was a book series on the Darth Jar Jar too?
that's what I just said, the Halo's Fury.
Oh.
He's called Palo in the criminal underworld.
Oh, okay.
So, in the book series. The book series, I don't think this should be canon, especially not with anything, really.
Yeah.
You just...
Especially Legends. They better not make those Legends books.
Yeah, I think they're done making those by now.
Yeah, Legend is mostly just done.
In the book series, Darth Jar Jar was supposedly trained by an ancient Sith, which he saw through a holocron that he carried around in a droid in which he called Meat Bag.
That's okay.
I really don't know much more about that, but yeah, I might have to read those at some point. There's been lots of jokes about Darth Jar Jar. It's definitely a good thing to make a joke about.
Oh, for sure.
I'm
just gonna chop your head off.
Like in well, they stuck him in Fortnite now. He's in Fortnite.
Yeah, but Fortnite's not even.
I don't play Fortnite. I just know.
Yeah.
But
Fortnite's not really canon necessarily. I mean, it's just a
thing.
Yeah, it's just a game. Oh, that's
In
the other thing. Video games
video games,
is a
yeah,
whole nother canon.
not altogether. Some video games they try to.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of the video games stick kind of true, except for Star Killer. Oh my goodness.
The
Force Unleashed games.
Force Unleashed.
They're good games.
That
Just
well,
they're
sorta.
just not Star Wars.
it just didn't really fit in.
Yeah.
While we're talking about video games, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Oh yeah, one of the best Lego games.
I highly recommend that game. There was at least one reference, seemingly to Darth Jar Jar. It kind of is a reference to the Snoke Jar Jar kind of thing. So, as we know, Snoke was created by Palpatine's clone, which we see in Episode 9. And you see Snoke in
Multiple Snokes.
multiple Snokes, I guess, in tanks on Exegol.
Yep.
Just these transparent tanks with some fluid in there. The joke about that in Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, or TSS for short, the joke about that in there is that when you're playing the storyline and you get to Star Wars Episode 9, the very first cutscene, part of the first cutscene, when Kylo Ren goes to Exegol, and he's walking around and he sees all the tanks. Now there's all this funny stuff. There's Lego hands swimming around in there. There's one guy fishing in the background. There's one guy just like
there's all sorts of
scrubbing himself. Snoke has a mug and is reading a book in there. But after Kylo Ren explores for a little bit, he's looking around and Palpatine says, "The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be ... Switch to the scene where there's a tank and Palpatine comes out from behind the tank. But in that tank is Jar Jar. He makes a noise and smiles and waves at Kylo Ren, but implying that Snoke and Jar Jar were created by Palpatine.
But again,
It's so goofy.
Lego, but again, it's a Lego game, so they put all sorts of just funny Easter eggs and stuff in their games that none of them necessarily actually mean anything.
Yeah, they really don't, but it's a funny joke. It's
fun though.
It's funny once you get it. I didn't even get it for a while. It's like, oh look, Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good amount of jokes. You should probably check that out. People have made lots of pictures of Jar Jar. There's one where someone just got a picture of Kylo Ren
Yeah.
and stuck Jar Jar's face on it, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's called Photoshop.
Never used it before.
Yeah, I didn't think you had.
Nope. There's another one.
Yeah.
He almost always has too many fingers. He only has 3 fingers and a thumb. But then, since they're getting like human bodies and stuff,
and just putting his head on
just sticking his head on it. So, we have had this question before. I think lots of people have had this question. Is Darth Jar Jar canon? Does it fit in to Disney? Because technically, Disney, all the Mandalorian and Rebels and all that stuff, that's supposed to be all canon.
Yes,
Personally,
Darth Jar Jar fits.
Personally, Legends is better, but does Darth Jar Jar fit into Disney's canon?
Yes, I believe it does.
Like excluding the books written about him.
Yes.
Just
the general theory of it. Yes, he fits.
I think he pretty much fits in there.
Yeah.
Does
he fit in the Legends books? Not really. No.
Exactly. He doesn't fit into Legends. So if you believe in Legends rather than Disney, then you can't really consider Darth Jar Jar being canon, I mean, you can, but that would take a lot of, like, modifying it and everything.
Yeah, that would take a lot of, like, bending the rules.
Bending. But, I mean, yeah. So, we, J and Z, we would say that Darth Jar Jar is canon. Okay. There you go. Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar. Hey, hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We will make more. Hope you'll be looking out for that. Okay.
All right.
Well, see you later.